Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're doing something that I'm pretty sure 99% of the world wants us to do.
Yeah, we've got question after comment after statement that we should be putting visors on these trucks, and everybody wanted to see them. And the cool part about it is we finally got one in stock and got our hands on it and got it painted, and it looks pretty freaking awesome.
So this video, we're going to show you the 12 gauge visor. We're going to throw it on there. It's a very quick, easy process. We've got two different style visors right now on the 589s, and this one fits the flat top
very well.
Yeah,
very,
you guys are going to like it.
Yep, so it's been painted. All we got to do is put it together, stick it on the truck.
Let's do it. All right, so we just got our visor painted. This is the 12 gauge visor. They have made this one in a two-piece setup. Our ends are rolled a little bit differently, and we've already fitted up there before we painted it. It looks really awesome. And now that we got it painted, we're going to show everybody this visor installed and then unwrap it.
On that truck?
On that truck.
Okay.
Does that sound good, Shock?
I don't see any other orange trucks, so I'm assuming it's that truck.
I
mean, you could put it on that truck. It's not going to fit right because it's a little wide.
You'd have to be a Florida Gators fan, I think, too.
Yeah, and on top of that, this cab's a little bit wider than that one. Just a little bit.
That much.
Yep.
All right. Anyway, we're gonna show you guys. We're just gonna do the whole install. Let you guys watch what we're doing here. The visor goes on super easy, and we're just gonna get right into it. What are you doing there, Tommy?
I'm peeling stuff. Last time I used a wrench in a socket, they ran me out of the shop. So I don't get to do that anymore. But I do get to peel off sticky stuff whenever...
No, we're not losing our minds or anything from like sleep deprivation trying to go to Mid-America or nothing. That's not the case here at all.
No.
Not the case. So we got our little bolts here. Yep. We got some nuts. We're waiting on you, Tommy.
I'm almost done. All right. This is a very, very time-consuming process, and you know, like our standards of quality and excellence, I want to make sure it's done right.
We'll go ahead and set these on the cowl.
Cool.
Putting these on the cowl.
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 Oh, you want to?
I don't know.
Okay.
Where do they go?
They're gonna go on the. They go over there on the cowl.
On the cowl. Putting it on the cowl. All right, I'm holding the phone now. This feels better, actually. This kind of feels right, don't you think, Chuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks right.
It looks right too.
Hey, as long as it feels good, man. Oh. So visor is a pretty simple deal. You can't mess it up. It comes with the two plates. They self-align, and you got your center plate, T-post, I guess is the best way to call it. And it'll go right in between here. You put nut certs in your A-pillars, and it bolts in right there. 1, 2, 3 on each side.
Yep.
And the center post is actually just a support. See that piece of rubber right there? That goes on the glass. That dude goes like that, and it keeps pressure on the visor so it doesn't move around.
Nice. I was talking to Chaz about it. I was like, I said, you know, do you see any concern with vibration there? And he said it actually pins it down pretty good.
It does.
And they didn't think there was going to be any issues.
Got it. So the visor's pretty awesome. It completely changes the look of the truck, 100%.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, you can already tell if you look at the truck with me holding the visor. I mean, it looks way different.
I mean, I can tell a big difference from here.
Started. soon as you get your bolts in, we'll pull it back and put that rubber under it. Okay, visor's installed. What have we got total time in this shock? Like, we did the whole thing. The visor's probably a 2-hour deal if you take your time.
Yeah, probably.
2 hours. We'll call it 2 hours. You're taking your time, 2 hours to put this on. You got to put 6 nut screws on, 3 on each side, do a little bit of measuring, make sure you get it right, and then, like you just seen, it just bolts right up. As long as you do your measuring right, you're good to go. Now we got to peel this thing back and close the hood. This thing's going to look freaking awesome. Try to do this in a way where I don't get fingerprints on it.
Yeah, it needs to look perfect from the very first moment, okay?
It does.
No fingerprints.
I'm saying. No fingerprints.
All right.
We got one side. All right, it's the moment of truth. We're gonna see this visor on the truck. I like it.
I like it a lot.
You stand back here. I mean, it's pretty cool. So
And all the little things kind of added up to a really big result.
yeah,
I mean, this truck, there's a lot of small things you probably wouldn't notice right off the rip, but it definitely made it look a heck of a lot more like a 389.
it definitely does. So talk about the visor a little bit on what's going on here. So 12 gauge made this visor specifically for a 589 flat top. Your ends are rolled differently. The cut of the visor up top, everything about it is 100% for a 589. And Jeff has been coming down here to our shop for a while since we've had these 589s, and he's been taking measurements, figuring things out. We've been spitballing a bunch of ideas, and as these trucks are coming together, like it's all working.
It is, no, and it looks freaking awesome. Just, I can't put into words how much the visor changed the look of the front of the truck.
It's a big difference. And if you're looking at this and you have a 589 flat top and you need a visor, you can buy it on our website, semicasualshow.com. So
Also
pretty
those-
cool.
Also those breather bars.
The breather bars, yep. So since the last video, things you guys will see we've gotten done. We got our breather chops on and the breather bars.
Yep.
We got our boxes on
Mirrors.
and the mirrors. And we got our air tanks on. So small boxes, painted air tanks. That was never an option. So it's all done. 12 gauge sent us the boxes and the air tanks. These are not just a typical 389 box either. You can kind of see that they got some different curvature and lines to them, and all of those are kind of meant to go with the flow of the truck because the truck's got a lot more rounded lines and things like that. So whenever we've been working with them and Jeff's been working on stuff, the idea was to not make stuff too boxy,
Yeah.
kind of incorporate both.
I'm really happy with how this truck is turning out, and I think it's going to turn a lot of heads. If you are going to be at Mid-America Truck Show and you want to see this truck, it will be in the Fitzgerald Trailers and Semi-Casual booth. Me and Brian are sharing a booth with my brother's company, Fitzgerald Trailers, and yeah, it's.
Do we have a booth number? Do we know what it is?
I do. Just talk about the truck.
Okay, and you figured it out.
I'm going to get you the booth number right now.
So breather bars are cool. They attach to the straps right here. They're wired up, 3 watermelon lights, and it's a really nice look. The breather screens are chopped down an inch just so they don't stick up too much past the hood. A little bit cleaner look also. And then 12 gauge mirror brackets. These are also something you can buy on the website. And we've got, you got an option for stainless or paintable, sanded paintable, but that is a single hoop deal and it looks super good.
Much better. Oh, booth number 30075. It's in the south wing.
Okay.
So
South Wing,
30075 in the south wing. It registers as Fitzgerald Trailers, but it's got Fitzgerald Trailers, Fitzgerald Peterbilt, and semi-casual. We're all going to be there together.
Nice. But yeah, back to the mirrors. The brackets are freaking awesome. We did put 389 style mirrors on there, so we took the mirrors off, the factory mirrors off. Later on, we'll do some stuff and show you guys in detail what goes on there. But you've got to do some wiring and whatnot. But they actually completely work, function, everything does like it needs to inside, and it just cleans it up. Because we should show them the other mirror.
Yeah.
Since it's, give you a better, for reference.
So you get like a side-by-side.
Yep. So, new mirror setup and factory setup.
So basically, like, instead of having a bar that bolts on the original bar, like this little hoop here, it incorporates it all into one.
Yep. And it makes it so much cleaner looking. So, that's the progress we made now.
That's it.
We've only got a little bit of time before we got to be at Mid-America, Louisville, and we're doing pretty good. We got both our tanks on. Oh, we got our def tank installed. So there'll be more. We'll do the next video that comes out about this. We'll actually have the whole thing, fuel tanks and everything will be on here. But this def tank hides behind the fuel tank, so it's lose my mind. What's the company? Makes the fuel tanks for us. Alumatank.
I was like, I don't know where you're going with this. You said it's a
Alumatank. So we do a Alumatank. And it's a split tank. This area is where the is cut out. We cut the back of it out. We put the fuel tank over it. In the past, we've always had a fill right here, and we had a fault strap that you could open up, and then you'd have to put it on the ground, put a blanket under, be careful about scratching your strap, and then you'd fill it up. So on this setup, the fill is in the back, and then we have it coming around, and that's your cap, and this will be just right outside of the end cap of the fuel tank. So no like messing around with like fault straps or anything else. And instead of having a fuel tank that we would have had before would have been bolted and strapped, now we'll just have two straps holding the whole thing on like normal.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is all news to me. This is the first time I've seen this one, so this is pretty cool. I'm actually just absorbing here. This looks really good. It was a good design.
So it's a pretty neat way to do it. It's a lot simpler when you're gonna go fill up your def tank than the other way. And I don't think when the whole thing's said and done, you're really ever even gonna, like,
You'd never notice that.
I don't think a lot of people will notice it.
Will it be hard to fill? Like, how tight does the fuel tank come into that right there?
Super, like we messed with this. You're good. The fuel tank ends right here.
Yep.
So you've got this whole straight shot.
Okay.
Originally it was gonna fill up back here. And like that was the game plan. But then shock.
That was a pain.
Yeah. And it was hidden. You wouldn't see it as much.
Yeah.
But then it'd be a total pain. And so we were all kind of sat there together, and it's like, no, we better not. So Chaz took and we cut and pie cut it and bent it and made it come 180, and sort of that was a last minute decision as we were doing it. But I think it was good.
No, it was a good decision because, like, even there, it's like I work. Well, I don't know because I've not seen the fuel tank on it yet. I'll save my questions until I see
See the whole thing.
until I see it all on there. All right, guys, that's it for this video. Tell us what you think in the comments. Do you like the look of a 589 with a custom visor on it? I freaking love it.
The truck is turning out awesome. I'm really excited for everybody to see it in person. When we get a match with it.
Yeah, I mean, again, we said it earlier, all the little details that got changed about this truck, it added up to a big result. And I'm excited for everybody to see it in person. Tell us what you think about it. And booth 30075 is where we're going to be. So Mid-America Truck Show, that's where me and Brian's going to be hanging out almost the whole time. I know Bruce Wilson, Alex with Mother Trucker, and Tim Gentry, they're all going to be hanging out in our booth Friday at 1 p.m.
Greg's coming by still too?
Greg said he had a conflict of interest, or a
Conflict of interest? Wait, his truck's parked
schedule.
outside.
He had a scheduling conflict.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, he had a scheduling conflict and wasn't going to be able to make it. He says he's
Okay.
going to be at the show Wednesday and Thursday, but unfortunately wasn't going to make it Friday. But
That's fine.
Everybody else is going to be there. Alex with Asian Mai with Mother Trucker. Then you got Bruce, Tim Gentry, us. We'll all be in one spot at 1 p.m. on Friday. So if you wanted to meet us all and get like some signatures or anything like that, we're going to be giving away free posters. It's going to be pretty cool.
Oh, yeah. Do the things.
You got to like, subscribe, and follow us on Instagram.
At Semi Casual Show.
And then we'll see you guys next time.
Later.